All right, guys. I've been so busy working on this project where I haven't been able to shoot any videos, and I'm gonna try to go in detail about this flatbed build today, and that way I can just kind of give you an idea if you're having an idea of building anything like this. I like to start by saying that. So this build started in a kind of like funny way. Most of my builds are anyway, but I got this vehicle, and I got it because it has a 7.3 Godzilla engine in it. I've been building my 56 for a while, and I wanted to do a Godzilla engine in it. However, now that I got the van in here, I decided that I also need like a flatbed for work, and I need this thing to be hydraulic. And I got a couple quotes to do this, and it was just over my budget, so I decided to go ahead and do it. I'm gonna say that this is not easy. It has not been an easy project. It requires a lot of research, a lot of information, a lot of welding skills, and I don't think it's the easiest, but also it's not the most complicated project you've ever done, that I've ever done. I'm sorry, that's what I meant to say. This is not the hardest or the most complicated project I've ever done. But anyway, I'm gonna try to get to the details of these. So basically, whenever you do a flat bed, you need to have a flat chassis. And you can see right here where my chassis has a curve right here on the center. And I think I've discussed this in another video. But basically, what you wanna do to begin with, you need to have a flat chassis. Right now, you can see where I created a flat surface on these. And that way I can actually start from here. So the next thing, well, I'm going to tell you how I created these. So I went ahead and added square tubing right here. This is 3/16 thick. And right now it's attached and it's welded here with these brackets into the main chassis. So you can see where I bolted it into the chassis because these chassis already had the holes. So I don't want to create any extra holes into chassis because I think that will weaken it. I also don't want to weld into the chassis. I believe the heat might distort the metal, so that's the reason it's bolted on the bottom and then it's welded here on the top where I have new metal, and I'm not concerned about anything happening to this metal. So that's the reason I'm doing that. That's my suggestion if you're going to be doing something like this. And so you can see where I had my chassis. I added my square tubing, and that way I can have a flat surface. The next thing that I want to talk about is we have this. This is a Trex composite. The reason you want to do that is because when you have your flatbed, like it's going to be going up here, and this is the hinge that I put in it. So whenever it goes all the way back down where it's going to rest in here, that's going to be hitting these. And I don't like the idea of metal hitting metal over time, the noise and all that. So that's the reason I put that Trex. I watch a couple of videos online and they have like wood or stuff like that. But the reason that I didn't use wood is because over time the wood is going to be exposed to the elements, and even if it's treated lumber, it's going to get damage over time. And I hate the fact that I'm going to have to be maintaining and changing that out. I mean, having the flatbed is not going to be super easy to lift and remove. So that's the reason I decided to go ahead and add a piece of Trex here. That's the reason I have it. The next thing I want to talk about is that this is my hoist that I'm attaching to the band so that I can raise the flatbed. And you have to keep in mind that these hoists are pretty bulky. So you have to keep in mind that if you're going to be adding one of these things, you have to make sure that there you have enough clearance. So I'm going to have to raise my chassis. Right now I raised it 5 inches right there on top of the chassis. And the next thing is I need about I need 6 more inches right here on top of my tracks to be able to clear these, which is the hoist. I'm going to try to take a side view here so you can see. So from here to this point right here, it's about 7 inches. So you have to keep in mind that these things are pretty bulky. I cannot drop it any lower, because if I drop it any lower, I'm going to give you an idea here. It's about 3.5 inches from my drive shaft. So you want to make sure that you don't come into contact or close to your drive shaft or any moving parts, components of your drivetrain. So you have to keep quite a bit of things on mind whenever you're doing something like this. When you attach your hoist, you have to attach it to a strong support, because this is going to be creating a lot of flex in here, so it's going to be moving. It's going to create a lot of stress into these chassis, so you have to make sure that whatever you attach it to, it's really solid. Right now I have a bolt holding it. This is just to mock it up and make sure everything works. I have this other support right here. You can see this is only to let the hoist rest into this position. So right now I'm just mocking everything up. I'm gonna make sure that it works. I'm gonna go ahead and do my frame right here. I'm gonna set my 6-inch square tubing here. I'm gonna make sure that everything works the way it's supposed to. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start building my flatbed. I have my diamond sheets, and I'm gonna do a heading rack right here to make sure that I don't mess the back of my band. But I wanted to do this video. I haven't been able to do any videos in the last couple of days because I've just been so busy getting all the materials. There's quite a bit of materials that you need to get. Right here I did a little hole here because we had the gas line that goes in here, or the filler for the gasoline. So I just have to be doing a bunch of notches, and so that's gonna be all for today. I'm gonna try to do another video later, and stay tuned.